Hey everybody, I'm Shelly. This is my channel Down in the Dale. Welcome if this is your first time here, and if you're a repeat customer, welcome back. This is my 21st week recap on Mounjaro. Currently I'm on 5 milligrams. Today is Sunday, January 18th, 2026, 1 week removed from my 60th birthday, which was last Sunday. That was a fun weekend and fun week. I had a good time with my family and my friends. So this week I got on the scale and it was 257.4, which is up 0.4 of a pound from last week, which, hey, I'm fine with that. This is the first week since I've started where the scale has gone up. I started this journey on August 24th, 2025 at 287 pounds. So even with this small uptick, I'm still almost 30 pounds down. I am 29.6 pounds if you're keeping score, which is really close to 30. So we might as well round it up. I knew this week would eventually come. I'm fine with it. No journey is a straight line. Generally, up, down, but every week it's gone down or stayed the same. I had 2 weeks where I stayed the same in all that time. It can be water, it can be sodium, hormones, digestion, muscle repair, inflammation, any of those things. It does not automatically mean it's a fat gain, which I'm fine. I'm fine. I keep saying I'm fine. I am, I swear. It was my birthday week. I went to the gym twice this week. I had some amazing food. My favorite meal is breakfast. On my birthday, I went to breakfast with friends of mine, which was great. I talked about that last week as well. So honestly, I'm not bothered by the small gain. It's just another day in the journey, and we keep moving along. Tomorrow's Monday. You'll be watching this on Monday or later, whenever. I'll get up, go to the gym bright and early, even though it's only supposed to be 10 degrees tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. So exciting. And continue on. Like I said, I went to the gym twice that week, so it was great. I read an article in EatingWell magazine recently that talked about nutrition trends. Say that 3 times fast. Nutrition trends going into 2026, which we are right now, 2026. One thing that really stood out to me was it talked about how the focus is moving towards fiber, which is the big keyword this year, gut health, long-term wellness, and sustainability, not crash dieting or constant restriction. Because, that's how this mirrors exactly what this GLP journey has been like for me. I'm not restricting anything. I eat basically what I want, what I like. I'm not eating enough vegetables and fruits. I'm trying to get a referral for the dietitian, and I've sent them 2 messages on my chart, and they're ignoring me. I really should call them. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to my doctor next month, and I need to get a referral for the dietitian, and I've sent them 2 messages on my chart, and they're ignoring me. I really should call them. I haven't done that yet, but So on a GLP-1, it's not a diet. It just helps you with those full signals. And honestly, that mirrors exactly what this GLP-1 experience has been like for me. There's no restrictions. You can eat what you like. I try to eat more fruits and vegetables. Try is all we can do. One thing Mounjaro has given me is space to pause instead of spiraling. There's less food noise, less urgency, and more trust that my body is going to do what it needs to do. So if you're watching this and this is your first gain week, I want you to hear this clearly. A gain does not erase your progress. It doesn't. How you respond to it matters more than the number itself, which is good. I mean, like I said, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, and I'm just continuing. Before, I probably would have gotten on the scale in the morning and was like, oh, I'm up. And then I would just eat whatever I want the whole day, and If it was on a Friday or something, I would wait till the weekend or till Monday to start again. Or maybe I wouldn't even start again then. Maybe I would wait a couple weeks or be like, I'll start next month. Yeah, no. Every day is different. Each day goes up and down. I do weigh myself every day. And I'm fine with whatever number's on the scale. All the GLP stuff I had today. So for my Life in California story this week, I would house sit for my friends for their, to watch their animals, get their mail, to just take care of the house so somebody was there. And most of them had amazing pools and even more amazing kitchens, which I loved. It was great. One year, my friends had just had a baby. Well, they had him August 31st, 1997. Little Angus, who I would call Angie Pangy. Poor kid. He's like in his late 20s now. Well, 1997. Oh my gosh. This is 2026. He's going to be 29 this year. Oh. So this film must have been filmed in 1998. I haven't talked about this yet. So I was staying at my friend's house because they just had a baby. There was going to be a filming on their street, and they were going to do car chases in the middle of the night with gunfire. So the movie is Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton. And so I'm staying at their house. They were at a hotel because the film crew will pay for people to stay somewhere else while filming is going on, or, rent their house. Their street was a cul-de-sac at one end. Well, there was a left turn lane, but there was a cul-de-sac on the straight end of the street. And one of the houses in the cul-de-sac was the kid from Bad Santa's house where he lived. What was his name? I wrote it here somewhere. Let's see, Thurman Merman or something like that. Yeah, Thurman Merman, I think. Anyway, so there was a car chase that they were filming literally like at 2 to 4 a.m. because I was awake while this was happening. I had friends over so they could watch. I think I had one friend over. I don't remember. Anyway. Oh my God. It was really loud. We couldn't be, in front of the house while it was going on, but we were kind of looking out the windows, or we'd go in the backyard. We only saw Billy Bob in the car as they drove down the road really fast and loud. I have a picture of the kid on his bike riding down the street towards my friend's house. And you can see the friend's house. I've circled it right there in the red. That was their house. Well, it was so funny. I walked around LA all the time. They were always filming something. You drove around and would see where they were filming. I have friends whose house was in the TV show Dead to Me? No. It's Christina Applegate. Her husband had just died. They were the neighbors. The neighbor's house is the main character's house, and I think it's called Dead to Me. Christina Applegate brought a casserole dish because this woman brought her a taco casserole or something when her husband died, and she was bringing the casserole dish back, and that's my friend's house that I used to house it all the time too. Anyway, so yeah, so filming all the time, and it was, I think I did talk about another story where I was in San Francisco and my friend and I walked up on them filming Nash Bridges with Cheech Marin and Don Johnson. Lots of filming in California, obviously. So week 21, 257.4, 4/10 of a pound gain. Perfectly fine. It's my first gain that I've had in the 21 weeks that I've been taking this drug. I'm going to take my 22nd shot today. I'm still here, still showing up, still moving, still me. Okay, so that's it. I want to thank you all for sticking around, listening to my fun little California stories, seeing how I did this week. Let me know how you did. I'm going to put a link to that EatingWell article down below in the description so you can see that. Like and subscribe if I didn't say that 15 times already. And I will see you next week down in the Dale. Bye.